This event was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for our freedoms we enjoy. Let us now honor and respect their efforts and our country. Civilian gentlemen, please remove your hats. All veterans, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute, and everybody please stand at attention as we play our national anthem.
Welcome back to McBain JV football, everyone.
I'm Calix Austin, and I'm joined by Javen.
The McBain Ramblers. All right, Ranger fans, get off your seat and on your feet, and welcome your Manton Rangers.
Kicking off for McBain, we have Diego Reyes Armenta. A pile of Rangers jumps on it, and it looks like the Rangers do have it.
Kickoff recovered by number 20, Bentley Fox. Brought down by number 24, Max Ely. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Ball spotted at the 29-yard line.
Rangers in wing T formation for their offense.
Looks like the QB for the Rangers is going to be Cooper Schittle.
Number 25 on the carry, brought down right above.
Number 25, Taylor Morrow.
Brought down by number 2, Lakai Campbell.
Brought down by number 5, Brody Spearbeck. Gain of a couple on the play brings up 2nd and long for the Rangers.
Number 25 on the carry again. Gets a gain of a couple yards and taken down by a pack of Ramblers. Carter Murphy is one of those Ramblers.
Stopped on the play by number 2, Campbell. Brings up 3rd and short for the Rangers. 2, number 20, Bentley Fox. Stopped on the play by number 57, Diego Armita.
Stopped by Diego, number 57. Pass to number 25, but he has dropped it.
Rangers pass falls incomplete.
Number 25 is Talon
Turnover on
Morrow.
downs.
A little bit of confusion for the Rangers, it looks like.
Looks like McBain's QB is Lakai Campbell.
Lakai passes to what looks to be number 24.
Number 24, Max Ealing.
Pass complete to number 24, Max Healing.
All right. You got
Push back.
You don't have to say much.
McBain offense in shotgun formation.
Your side.
Handoff to, I do believe that's number 20, Grayson Campbell.
And off the left side to number 20, Grayson Campbell. Brought
Looks like
down
Grayson was
by
down
number
at the-
25, Taylor Morrow, and number 15, River Shaw.
Looks like the 23-yard line, I want to say.
Brings up second and long for the Ramblers.
Shotgun from formation for the Ramblers again. Another handoff to number 20, Grayson Campbell.
And Grayson gets pushed back.
And up the middle to number 20, Grayson Campbell. Brought down by number 25, Taylor Morrow.
Looks like Talon just got a hold
So
of
gain on the
Grayson
play
and just
brings
pushed
up
him way
third
back to
long
back
for the Ramblers.
where they started for the beginning of that play. Looks like it's still McBain's ball.
Looks like Lakai's going to keep it off to the right side.
And he
First
runs.
down, touchdown.
And Lakai makes it in for a touchdown.
Number 2, Lakia Campbell with a touchdown. Flag on the play.
And there's a flag. Let's see what the refs say.
We have a personal foul, blindside block against the Ramblers.
Looks like a personal foul on the Ramblers. That's going to take them back a little bit.
It looks like they will not get the touchdown. Still going to be McBain's ball.
Timeout Rangers.
And the Rangers call a timeout. We'll be right back here in just a bit after this timeout.
All right.
right. Looks like the Ramblers are getting lined up. And the guy hands it off to number 24, Max Ealing.
Max Ealing making a big run, and it looks like
He
he's
goes
going to go all
straight
the
up.
way.
Looks like he went straight up through the left center, kind of.
Max Ealing.
Straight to the end zone.
I do see a flag on the field, though.
Another flag.
We have holding against the Ramblers.
Holding
against the Ramblers. Looks like the Ramblers are going to get moved back again for this 3rd and long.
Still 3rd down, though. Both times they made it to the end zone, they got a flag on both of those plays. So it looks like this is going to be an interesting game.
It looks like it is handed off to Max Ealing, and he's taken down by a pack of Rangers, one of which is
stopped on the play by number 4,
Logan Pentago.
Number 15, River Shaw. Brings up 4th and long for the Ramblers.
All right, 4th down for the Ramblers.
Penalty. False start against the Ramblers.
It looks like there was a false start on the Ramblers.
Looks like they're going to get moved back even more. Still 4th down.
It is 4th and a country mile right now. And the Ramblers do a fake punt.
And another flag.
So the pass was incomplete. We have a penalty on the play.
Incomplete pass.
The Ramblers seem to be a little bit rusty getting into this game with a lot of flags. Hopefully towards the end of the game we can clear that up a little bit.
And 1st down for the Rangers, it looks like.
We have timeout Ramblers.
Timeout for the Ramblers. And like you were saying, I can see that too. It looks like Manton's just putting nonstop pressure on the Ramblers as of right now, but we'll see how this goes.
We got the McBain defense out, which is really an unstoppable defense, I think.
I would agree. But let's see how this goes for the Rangers on offense. All right.
Again, the Rangers are in a wing T formation for their offense. Handed off to number 25, and he gets blasted by a pack of Ramblers right up the middle.
Tyler Morrow tries to go through the middle, but ends up
Alan
getting pushed
Thomas.
right back.
Stopped on the play by number 50, Kate Myrie. Short gain on the play brings up 2nd and long for the Rangers.
All right, looks like the Rangers are ready to go again. 2nd down right now.
It looks like number 12
And a deep
throws
pass
it to
down,
number
but
4,
it's-
but Lakai intercepts it.
Pass intercepted by number 2, Lakia Campbell.
And there was a deep pass down to, I couldn't quite catch that number, but Lakai Campbell gets the interception for McBain.
I believe that pass was to number 4, Logan Pentago.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Ramblers. Ball spot at the 20-yard line.
Great defensive stop by the Ramblers, and we're hoping that can switch the momentum of this game a little bit.
And a handoff to Grayson Campbell.
And up the middle, 2, number 20, Grayson Campbell.
Taken down by number 4,
Stopped on the play
Logan
by number
Pentago,
50, Drew Fountain.
and number 20, Bentley Fox.
It looks like Lakai just handed it straight to Grayson, and Grayson tried to drive right up the
Gain of
middle.
4 on the play brings up 2nd and 6 for the Ramblers.
Lakai takes the snap and tries to get it to Josh Rodenball, but he cannot get his hands on it.
Ball's incomplete. Brings up 3rd and long for the Ramblers.
He almost had it, but it seemed that it bounced out of his hands, and then he went for it again, but hit the ground before he could get a good hold of it.
3rd, and it looks like about 6 for the Ramblers right now. It looks like Max Ealing has the ball, and he does get the 1st down and goes, and he keeps going.
He's still going, but there's a flag on the play. He shows no signs of stopping. He plans on just running all the way in, and he's in. But a flag was called on the play a while ago, so
Touchdown.
let's see. Will they keep the touchdown, or will they? Went straight up the far side, but flag was on the play before he even got to the 50-yard line, so let's see what the final verdict is.
We have a chop block against the Rangers. That penalty is declined, so the touchdown will stand.
Penalty declined. McBain does get to keep their touchdown this time.
McBain at 6, Rangers at nothing right now. McBain already trying to get a good lead against Manton, but let's see.
It does look like McBain's going to go for the 2-point conversion. Ooh. Lakai has a little bit of a drop there, but he does keep it, and he gets it in himself for the 2-point.
Number 2, Lakia Campbell with the quarterback keeper. 2-point conversion is good.
McBain now at 8. Looks like McBain just needed a minute to get back in the game, and so far they're pulling ahead. This has been a pretty eventful game so far, and first 2 touchdowns were not kept because of flags, and this 3rd one was looking to be the same way, but it looks like McBain was able to hold on to that one.
I agree. That was a little bit of a momentum shift just there in that last touchdown that they got. I'm hoping they can come out and do the same with this kickoff.
We'll see how Manton responds to that.
Set to kick off for the Ramblers, number 57, Diego Armenta. Back for the Rangers, number 25, Talon Morrow.
One thing that I've noticed just now is that McBain seems to have a lot bigger of a team than Manton does. Manton only has a few players on the sideline, while McBain has a whole nother team.
Yes, you're right. This JV McBain team this year is just huge.
And the ball went straight into the hands of Tyler Morrow, and he just keeps going. Taken down by, looks like, number 8, Uriah Ebles.
That was an absolute amazing hit by Uriah Ebles.
Brought down by number 9, Jack Gildy. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Rangers right now.
Rangers finally out of their wing T formation, and it's a handoff to number 25. And he does get taken down by number 2, Lakai Campbell, and number 34, Josh Rodenbaugh.
Again with Tyler Morrow with the ball again. We just seen him last play get all the way down here and hand off to him again, essentially. Now 2nd down for the Rangers.
Spoke too soon. The Rangers are right back into their wing T formation now. A very confusing play, but it looks like it gets taken down behind the line by Uriah Ebles.
Stopped on the play by number 7, Alan Thomas.
I couldn't quite see who had the ball for the Rangers.
Brings up 3rd down for the Rangers.
It's going to be 3rd down, but it was just a giant mass of people. I couldn't quite see who had it at first. And handoff to Tyler Morrow again, and out on the 50-yard line.
Pushed out of bounds by number 1, Benjamin Thompson. Play results in a 1st down for the Rangers.
It looks like Ben Thompson got him out at the 50-yard line. One thing I've noticed so far is that the Rangers really seem to like handing the ball off or just giving the ball to Tyler Morrow.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of pass game. I'm hoping that'll change.
Minute 28 left in the 1st quarter.
Rangers in pistol formation, number 25 in motion.
And it looks like number 20, Bentley Fox, has the ball.
Bentley Fox.
Taken down by number 6, Xander Hauser.
Number 50, Kendall Byron. Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Rangers.
Second down for the Rangers right now.
Number 12 passes to number 20, and he goes and gets smoked by
Bentley
number
Fox
5, Brody Skierbeck.
Bentley Fox gets the ball again, but almost instantly brought down.
Brings up 3rd and short for the Rangers.
3rd down for the Rangers right now.
That'll take us to the 2nd quarter.
That's the end of quarter.
We'll be right back here in just a bit for the beginning of the 2nd quarter. Alrighty.
We are back starting the second quarter for this McBain versus Manton team.
And I can't quite see who has the ball, but
Couldn't tell where that ball was going, but it looks like they are just short of a first down for the Rangers.
Brought down by number 2, Lakaya Campbell.
it's going to be fourth down.
Short for the Rangers.
Fourth, and it looks like not even a full yard.
McBain's defense just seems to get a hold of the Rangers, and they can, most of the time, they can't really get anywhere. There has been a few times where they have been able to get down the field, though.
Jam pile of Rangers right up the middle, and it doesn't look. It looks like they might have got the first down.
Yeah, I couldn't quite see who had what, and
They do
what?
indeed have the first down.
yeah, like you said, it's just a whole, like, dog pile. But it's pretty confusing. Like you said, the Rangers did get the first down, so they still have a chance to get more and more up the field.
First and 10 for this Rangers offense here. It looks like number 4, Logan Pentacle on the carry, and he gets taken down just about the first down marker.
It looks like he was out at the 30-yard line by Benjamin Thompson.
By number 1, Benjamin Thompson.
It looked about at the 30-yard
First down for the
line.
Rangers.
And Rangers get the first down again.
It is first and 10 again for this Rangers offense. And this McBain defense looks like they are ready for it. Little bit of confusion, but looks like number 2.
It looks like 2 isn't on our roster sheet, so sorry, but we do not have a name to give.
Number 2's not on the roster, and he just got a tackle.
For who?
I mean, he just was carrying the ball.
And looks like a handoff to number 25, Tyler Morrow, again.
And there is a flag on the play.
Hand up off the right side to number 25.
Looks like he
Morrow.
was out at the, or at least brought down around the 14 or
Dragged down
15-yard
by
line.
number 1, Benjamin Thompson, but there's a flag on the play.
Or my bad, 15 or 16-yard line. And another flag on the play. McBain seems just to be racking up these flags and penalties over and over. So,
He's saying layout or something like that over there.
It does appear that it's going to be a holding on the Rangers, though.
looks like a 10-yard penalty if I heard correctly. But yeah, holding on the Rangers.
So now the Rangers are 2nd and long.
Second down for the Rangers.
And it looks like
And sacked.
a big sack for number 7, Uriah Ebles.
Kittle was the quarterback keeper.
Alan Thomas, I am sorry about that.
Alan Thomas. Brings up 3rd and long for the Rangers.
Third down for the Rangers. Looks like 20 and it's going in for number 5. Bentley Fox for number 9. Bentley Fox is going in for number 9. Oliver. Jose. Third down for
The Rangers in pistol formation, and it looks like a handoff to number 4.
Number 4, Logan Patang.
And he's going to get taken out of bounds by number 1, Benjamin Thomas.
Looks like at the 39 to 40-yard line.
Pushed out of bounds
Thompson,
by
sorry about that.
35, Jacob Brunick. Brings up 4th and long for the Rangers.
It's going to be 4th down for the Rangers now.
Yes, it is indeed going to be 4th and long, and I think the only thing to do here is punt for the Rangers, but we'll see what they are up to.
See, I'm not sure. It doesn't look like they're punting, and no, they're just going to play the ball. And it looks like they did a handoff to number 2, who we don't have on our roster.
Number 2, McCoy Hicks. Stopped on the play by number 56. Charlie Scudar.
All right, that's all I just wanted to ask. All right. I was just saying that if you hear anything that you guys should do, then I was just telling the forward to me.
We are on our McBain offense now. Ranger defense.
And it looks like they drop it at first.
And Lakai is going to get taken down deep in the backfield.
Number 2, Lakai Campbell with a
It looked like Lakai kind of fumbled the ball at first, and Lakai's limping, so are they going to keep him on the field?
Loss of a few on the play.
And it looks like a takedown by number 4, Logan Pentagle.
Lakai does not look okay. He was limping when he was heading back, so the Ramblers might sub him in. Or sub him out, my bad. But it looked like he fumbled the ball at first, and he got it back up, just couldn't find anybody open, just got sacked right there. It looks like he's going to stay on the field and just brush it off or walk it off.
Lakai takes a snap back, and he's looking to pass, and he
gets a
almost
pass.
gets smoked, but he gets it to number 1, Benjamin Thompson.
Pass complete to number 1, Benjamin Thompson.
Lakai, last minute, right before he was sacked, deep pass to Benjamin Thompson.
Number 15, River Schaub.
Stopped by number 15, River
Play
Shaw.
results on a 1st down for the Ramblers.
First down for the Ramblers. Luckily, Schaub was there to get the tackle before the Ramblers were able to get the touchdown. But still a great play by the Ramblers.
Looks like number 20, Grayson Campbell, has a little bit hard time getting going there, but he does get almost another first down.
Stopped on the play by number
And he's
50,
taken
Drew
down
Powell.
by number 55, Ben DeYoung.
Be second down.
Play results in a first down for the Ramblers.
Oh, first down, my bad. Bain was able to get the first down.
And it looks like number 24, Max Ealing, has it, and he gets taken down after a gain about 4 or 5 yards.
Number 24, Max Ely. Stopped on the play by number 2, McCoy Hicks.
It looks like he decided just to go
Play good for a
like
first
cut
down
through
for
the
Ramblers.
center towards the right side and then barely get any yard gainage, but still another first down for the Ramblers.
McBain Ramblers in shotgun formation. Lakai takes a snap and QB keeps it. And he gets hit by number 15, River Shaw.
The quarterback keeper. Stopped on the play by number 15, River Shaw.
So it looks like it's going to be second down for McBain right now.
Short gain of the play brings up second and long for the Ramblers.
Lakai seems to be doing just fine. So I
There's
don't
a
think
little
we're
bit
gonna-
of a concern of injury there, but I think he looks to be in good health still.
Yeah, I wouldn't really be too worried about him right now.
Timeout Rangers.
And another timeout called by the Rangers. We'll be right back here in just a bit after this timeout.
When they do that one.
All right, and we are back.
After that short timeout by the Rangers.
It's going to be second down, McBain. And a flag almost instantly.
But Lakai does manage to pass it, and Josh Rodenball is not able to pull it in.
Pass falls incomplete. Penalty on the play.
A penalty. Right after the play started, there was a flag instantly on the field, so
Looks like a false start on the Ramblers. Five-yard penalty.
False start against the Ramblers.
Illegal procedure. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
and it's getting a bit windy in here, and my roster almost just flew out the window. All right, second down for the Ramblers.
Lakai takes the snap, and he looks like he does have to keep it again.
And he's going still. And ripped out of bounds.
Number 2.
Looks like at the 10-yard line.
My personal decision, that was a little bit of a high tackle, but it does not look like they're going to get called for it.
Third down. I couldn't quite see
Third
who
long for the Ramblers.
pulled Lakai out, but that was a really good tackle by Manton.
Lakai takes the snap back, and he does pass it to number 1, Benjamin Thompson, for the touchdown.
Benjamin Thompson, touchdown Ramblers.
McBain getting their lead up already. Manton's trying their best, and they're doing a pretty good job, I would say, at stopping McBain.
The score is now 14-0. McBain 14, Manton 0.
It's just McBain's defense seems to be a little too much for the Manton offense to get through at some points. But there has been a few plays where Manton was able to break through, but they just never were able to get all the way.
McBain does look like they have the 2-point conversion with number 20, Grayson Campbell.
Looks like Grayson just tried to reach the ball in there right as he fell. Because I seen when he was falling, he put the ball up as far as he could.
The concession stand is open.
And they will get the 2 points. It is now 16-0,
All
McBain.
kinds of stuff. Popcorn.
Now that's one thing.
There's about 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
See, that's one thing I've noticed is that this isn't the first time that Grayson stuck his hand out as far as he could to get the football down. I think this is the 3rd time I've seen him do it, but the first time I've seen him do it in the end zone. So, really good idea by him. But Manton was really close to keeping him out. They were just back just a little farther.
You know,
Manton
Grayson Campbell might be a small player, but he sure is mighty. He's got a lot of speed, and he's pretty tough.
Yeah, he is. And that's one thing you'll also see with Lakai is that he almost instantly bounced back from that sack. Like 2 plays later, he was already just running the ball himself.
It looks like we have Diego Reyes Armenta again, kicking off for McBain.
Diego Armenta. Back deep for the Rangers, number 25, Talon Morrow.
Deep kick for Diego Reyes.
And it
just
looks,
missed by number 20 for the Rangers. And he does pick it up, but instantly gets smoked.
So one thing that I've just seen is that Bentley went for the ball, it bounced up, it rolled down his back, and then he spun around as quickly as he could to get a hold of it. But it looked like he was just having a little bit of trouble finding the ball, and I don't blame him. I've played catch with a football a few times, and whenever you miss it, it just bounces and goes wherever it pleases.
Illegal block against the Rangers.
And an illegal block against the Rangers.
Which will move them back.
Looks like it's going to be first down for the Rangers still.
Looks like it's a 1st and 10 at about the 9-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Ball spot at the 9-yard line.
And here's what my thing about the McBain defense comes in is that, like you said earlier, they're almost unstoppable, but
You know, I haven't noticed the normal McBain aggression with this defense today. I'm really hoping they'll wake up after halftime.
By a pack of Ramblers.
even without that normal aggression you were talking about, they're still
The play brings up
amazing.
second and long for the Rangers.
But the Manton defense is also really good.
Yes, they are.
It's just once McBain gets away, you have a lot of fast players, and McBain has kind of a hard. Manton kind of has a hard time catching up, but Manton also has some fast players on their offense, and if they get out, if they can get through the defense, they have a pretty good chance.
But it does not look like they're going to be able to get through the McBain defense that
It looks
way.
like Tylen Moore had the ball again.
I could not see who he was taken down by, though.
It looks like that Manton really just loves giving the ball to him. And Rangers uses another timeout. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second quarter, but Rangers using their timeouts nonstop. And like I said earlier, it looks like they're favoring Tylen Amaro to just give the ball to them and let him run it. But he does get some really good yard gainage at some points, so. But we'll be right back here in just a minute. It looks like the Rangers are just finishing up. But how do you think this game's been going so far?
I think it's been going really good. Manton might want to step up their game a little bit if they're going to want to have a chance, but I think both teams are doing amazing.
Yeah, like I said, is that Manton's offense is pretty good, but if they can get through McBain's defense, like they can get up there. But they just got to get through McBain's defense first.
3rd and long for the Manton Rangers right now.
And I couldn't see who has the ball, but it looks like it was taken down by number 11, Carter Murphy.
Number 2, McCoy Hicks on the carry there.
After the play by number 7, Alan Thomas. Timeout Ramblers.
And the Ramblers with a timeout this time. Which makes sense because it looks like Manton's already used almost all of their timeouts. And same with McBain. It's the second half and they both almost... It's only the second quarter and then they both almost burned through all of their timeouts. So... It looks like both teams are still a little rusty, but hopefully we'll see some more aggression and some better plays starting 3rd quarter.
There is about 2.5 minutes left in this quarter, so let's see what the Manton Rangers can get done with this 4th and long.
If they can get the first down, they would buy themselves just a tad bit more time. And that's another thing I've seen is that they keep getting first downs and they just keep pushing their way up. Right. And they punt it.
A high punt that is caught by number 2, Lakai Campbell, and he runs it. And he's taken out about the 5-yard line, it looks like.
It looks like he was already out by the 5-yard, and they just dived after him just to be sure that he was out. Because I think he stepped out and stepped back in, and not everybody saw that, so that's why they got the tackle afterwards. It's just to ensure that Lakai stayed out. But minute 20 left in the second quarter, and it looks like it's going to be McBain's ball.
Penalty was an illegal block by the Ramblers.
Oh.
There was an illegal block on the Ramblers.
I didn't even know there was a penalty on the field.
I did not personally see a flag.
Yeah, me neither. That's another thing that I've also noticed, that the refs don't always throw a flag. Like, this is, I think, the 2nd or 3rd time they haven't thrown a flag, but still called a penalty for a false start or illegal block against Ramblers or Manton.
McBain offense in shotgun formation. Lakai takes the snap and hands it off to number 20, Grayson Campbell. Grayson Campbell is running, and it looks like he has the McBain touchdown.
He's in.
Number 20, Grayson Campbell.
It looks like he was in the middle of the end zone before he was even tackled, but he was in. And McBain at 22 right now. And that was a good play by Grayson.
That was an amazing run-in for the touchdown by Grayson Campbell.
Manton also did a good job of trying to stop him. Like, they were right there. They were just a tad bit late.
Pass to Max Ealing in the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
And they say it's good, 24 McBain. But like I was saying, Manton, they just keep seeming to be just a little bit too late to get the tackle or whatever. But they are getting super close. Like I said, Manton's defense is really good. It's just they're getting there just a little too late. if they were just a little earlier, like they would be there and like on it. But there's 2:06 left in the second quarter.
Currently, the score is McBain 24, Manton 0. Hopefully, we see this game fire up a little bit more in the second half.
I agree, but I mean, Manton's doing okay right now. It just seems that McBain's defense is just a little too much for the Manton offense to handle, and so McBain just keeps pushing them back and back and back. But it looks like we are ready to continue the rest of the second quarter. I didn't think this much was going to happen in the last 2 minutes we had, but
No, this has been a very eventful first half that we've had
it
here.
has been.
Multiple penalties and a few good scores by the McBain Ramblers.
And it looks like number 57, Diego Reyes, will be kicking the ball for McBain again. And a low kick.
A low kick fumbled around by number 20, and it looks like he's going to get
Bentley
missed the
Fox.
tackle by number 1.
Bentley Fox stopped dead in his tracks by looks like number 12 or 16.
Stopped on that play by number 16, Eli Peterson.
Yeah, so 16 Eli Peterson.
I really think that's why they hand it to 20 and 25 so much. They're just slick guys, and they can just really handle the ball well.
Yeah, but 20 was like, he was booking and got stopped dead in his tracks. That was
Great
a really
play
good
by
play.
the Rangers there.
Yeah, that was a really good play. First down for the Rangers. It looks like
And up the middle, number 2, McCoy Hicks.
McCoy Hicks had the ball. Couldn't quite see who he was taken down by.
11, Carter Murphy.
It looked like either Carter Murphy or Jack Gildy. Looks like one of
Second
them.
and long for the Rangers.
Either number 11 or number 9.
At least that's what it looked like to me. I couldn't quite see. There was a kind of like a wall of players just surrounding them at that moment.
Ranger offense back in the wing tee, and it
And-
looks like they hand it off, and he just gets smoked right about 5 yards after.
Like you were saying, Talon Morrow and Bentley Fox are getting the ball nonstop because Talon just had it.
Campbell.
But it looks like Lakai Campbell gets the stop on him.
Brings up
Third down.
Short for the Rangers.
There's about 35 seconds, I would say, left in the second quarter. So maybe they'll just run the clock the rest of the time, but we'll see.
Yeah, again, another handoff.
And off the right side, number 25, Talon Morrow.
Number 25, Talon
Again.
Morrow.
Yeah, they really just love giving the ball to number 25 Talon and number 20 Bentley.
Stopped on the play by number 11.
I'm really hoping to see some pass game in the second
Brings up
half,
fourth
though.
down for the Rangers.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see.
Correction, that takes us to halftime.
And we will be in halftime. Just a few things I want to touch up on real quick. That was a really good game, like first half, I would want to say. McBain and Manton are both pretty decent teams, I would say. And if Manton's offense can break through McBain's defense, they can easily get ahead of it. So I say they're doing a really good job so far. What do you think?
I agree. I think both teams are doing amazing, and I just like to see them both come out here and be so much more explosive in the next half.
All right.
And I'm pretty sure Grayson Guernsey will be giving you a halftime recap.
All right. And we will be right back after halftime.
I wasn't here. I was in the bathroom.
Welcome everybody to the halftime report brought to you by L&J's Meat Company, and I'm Grayson Guernsey. And so sorry if I sound out of breath. I'm just hustling down this field trying to get as much action as I can to give you a great halftime report. But so far it's just been a back and forth game. Well, defensively it's been back and forth in the first half. McBain at the beginning started being sluggish, a little bit slow, got a lot of flags that really they shouldn't have gotten, just because they're kind of like getting the pregame jitters out of themselves and stuff like that. Afterwards, then, McBain just started to do what McBain does and getting it out of field and scoring some points. And man, so far defensively was doing pretty good in the first half, but then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, but just a switch went off and they just have been kind of poorly performing, but still. And Man's rocking a new formation. They're rocking the T formation this year. Something different. I think because one of their coaches for varsity went to Kingsley, and Kingsley is predominantly a run team, a ring T type team. So they just run the ball. So they're running that right now, and they're doing a pretty good job because the wing T, all you need to do is be strong for it. And this Man team seems pretty strong. They're getting good blocks and such. But enough about Man, back to McBain. McBain's doing pretty good defensively and offensively. One person I see standing out on defense is Brody Skierbeck and Lakai Campbell. Lakai Campbell had a crucial interception that kind of switched the momentum a little bit because that was when McBain was still in some flag trouble, and now they're just starting to perform at the level that they are expected to perform at. But so far, it's just been an exciting game, and I hope both teams come out energetic. I'm hoping that Manton gets their game on a little bit and starts racking up some points so that we can get some, so that they can have a chance in this game. And McBain just needs to keep on doing what they've been doing this entire game, and then I can see them winning. That's it for the halftime report brought to you by L&J's Meat Market, and I'll see you for the post game show. That was terrible.
Welcome back, McBain and Ranger fans.
So that was a pretty eventful first half, and like Grayson was saying, it's just Manton really is a okay team. Their offense just needs to get through McBain's defense, I think, and I'm hoping that the Rangers won't favorite Bentley Fox and Talon Morrow as much anymore. Hopefully, there's more like pass game or pass player, whatever you want to call it. More of that would be nice.
Back deep for the Ramblers, number 34, Joshua Rodenball.
Looks like Rodenball and Lakai are back to catch for McBain, and it looks like
I wonder who was kicking.
I think it is number 25 who is kicking.
Tyler Morrow.
Set to kick off for the Rangers,
Yep.
number 25, Talon Morrow.
Gonna be him. It looks like Talon and Bentley Fox are both still on the field right now, so maybe Manton still will mainly rely on them for their runs. All right, well, here comes the kick.
A very short kick and picked right up by number 16, Eli Peterson.
It looks like he was brought down by
Back
McCoy
down
Hicks.
by number 25, Talon Morrow. It'll be first and 10 for the Ramblers. Ball spot at the 41-yard line.
So that was a very short and low kick, I feel. But
It kind of went up in the air, but it really didn't get any distance on
yeah,
it.
Eli almost had nowhere to go. Like, he got there, stood there for a second, looked, trying to find somewhere, and before he was able to get anywhere, he was just instantly taken down. But let's see what the McBain
Shotgun
offense
formation for McBain offense.
can do. And Lakai.
Lakai keeps it and runs the opposite side, and he gets sacked, and there's a fumble. It looks like number 14 picks it up. Caden Ring for the pick six for the Manton Rangers.
And that was an amazing play. Wow. The ball went down and instantly came back up. And I don't know if you guys heard, but someone in the Manton crowd has a train horn, it sounds like. So,
To me, that train horn looked like it was hooked up to a drill.
I have seen those before on Amazon, so. But that was an amazing play. Wow. It's like Lakai just dropped the ball, and I guess he wasn't fully down because Matt was able to grab that and just book it, but.
A great momentum start for the Rangers.
And it looks like this is going to be Manton's half, like I was talking about. Like, Manton's already got their first touchdown, so.
First touchdown of the game for the Rangers, but that's going to be a real momentum shift, I bet.
Let's see how this plays out for them. It's first down for the Rangers.
Again, we have that amazing McBain defense out there. Let's see if they could stop this. And it does look like they stop it before he's in.
And it looks like Talon Morrow had the ball again. So it looks like they're still going to mainly rely on his runs.
It looks
But-
like we're mainly going to rely on run game for this half, too.
Yeah. But this could be Manton's half because first play for Manton and first play of the second half, and Manton was able to get the ball and get a touchdown. And it was originally McBain playing offense. But I'm excited to see where this goes.
McBain set up for their kick return with Ben Thompson, Josh Rodenbaugh, and Lakai Campbell in the backfield.
Back deep for the Ramblers, number 34, Joshua Rodenball. Set to kick off for the Rangers, number 25.
Looks like Rangers
Talon
are going to
Morrow.
be kicking again.
And I think it's Talon Morrow, number 25, for the kicker again.
Yeah, I said this in the first half, and I'm going to say it again. You can really see the difference between the size of Manton's team and McBain's. Like, if you look at their sideline, it's filled with players. But if you look at Manton's, they only have, like, 5, 6, like, backup players. So
Yeah, there's only 6 subs over here on the Manton side, and I can't even count how many over there on the Rambler side.
very drastically different sizes for the teams, but Manton seems to be doing okay in the second half. We'll see if they'll be able to catch back up to the Ramblers at all.
Taking a while to get this kick set up. I think the ball keeps falling. Looks like they have number 55, Ben DeYoung, holding it.
And another low kick, but it goes in deep, and Lakai Campbell gets it.
Lakai with the nice hands picks it up, and he runs it for the outside.
And he's still going.
He does get ripped down by the jersey.
Number 2,
I could not tell who took him down there.
That jersey was grabbed, and he kept going until the person who grabbed his jersey fell down and then pulled him. That was the only way you were going to stop Lakai. It was really just by grabbing him and hoping that you would be able to get him. Because he didn't show any signs of stopping, really. And looks like it's going to be
the Ramblers, ball spot at the 46-yard line.
first down for the Ramblers.
1st and 10 for the Ramblers. Looks like a shotgun offense still.
Reset time.
And Max Ealing on a big carry there for about 9 yards.
Number 24, Max Healy.
2nd down.
Stopped on the play by number 15, River Shaw.
I do not have anything to say about this because I had to do something else at that moment in time, so
Brings
I'm
up
sorry
second
about
and
that.
short for the Ramblers. And up the right side to number 20.
And
Grayson Campbell.
it looks like Grayson had the ball and was taken down by,
Stopped on the play by number 2, McCoy Hicks.
McCoy Hicks.
to me it looks like
For the first down for the
25
Ramblers.
or 17, one of the two. But that's just what I could see.
Just in case, those are Talon Marrow and Cameron Merriman.
All right, first down for the Ramblers, though. And a deep pass.
A deep catch by number 34, Joshua Rodenbaugh, thrown by our quarterback.
Number 34.
It looks like he still has it.
Mackay.
It looks like he kept the ball, too.
Play results in a first down for the Ramblers.
And another first down for the Ramblers. That was a really good pass, and I'm surprised I'm kind of surprised he caught that because he had Manton players practically surrounding him and almost completely blinding him.
1st and 10 at the 20 for the Ramblers.
Looks like the Ramblers are now just keeping their first down over and over.
Lakai quick hands off to number 24, Max Ealing, and it looks like he has about a gain of
And
3
up
or
to
4
number
yards.
24, Max Healy.
Second down. I couldn't quite see who took him down, though. It just seems like that Manton likes to make a
Brought down
wall
by number 4,
around
Woody
whoever is
Lincoln.
running the ball, and
It's usually about 3 Rangers on each tackle.
yeah, just in case if like the first one doesn't tackle him, they have another 2 shots of trying to get him down. That does kind of make sense just to be safe, just so the offense doesn't break through Manton's defense. And Lakai running the ball.
Quarterback keeper for the first down and just short of the end zone. It looks like about the 4-yard line.
Campbell with the quarterback keeper.
1st down. 1st and goal.
Pushed out of bounds by number 20, Bentley Fox. It'll be 1st and goal for the Ramblers at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal for the Ramblers. It looks like he was down at the 5-yard line. Yeah, it looks like that's 5 yards. Just about. At first it did look like 4 yards, so. Looks like we're just taking a minute to get set up.
Quarterback keeper again up the left side for a gain of maybe 2 yards.
Number 2, Lakai
So,
Campbell with the
about
quarterback keeper.
2nd and goal.
There goes Mackay. Oh, I've lost the word for a second. Limping. I was drawing a blank. Sorry about that. But he was limping again, so I feel like the leg injury he had in the first half starting to catch up with him, because it looked like he was tripped, and then he did like almost like a barrel roll into one of the defensive players on Manton. Well, second down for McBain. It looks like they're at like the 3-yard-ish line, maybe 2 yard.
I think that's about 3.
Okay.
But second and goal for McBain. Let's see what they can do.
And
Hand off to Grayson, and it does look like he's in.
And off the right side to number 20, Grayson Campbell. Touchdown Rambler.
and he was in.
Touchdown McBain.
That was a pretty good play, I would say, because Lakai was able to get a pretty subtle, subtle handoff to Grayson, and Grayson was able to get in there.
A very gentle handoff to his little brother. Just the dynamic duo there working together.
Yeah. And that's something that they could do for the rest of the season.
A quick handoff that I kind of missed, taken down by a pack of Rangers. Looked like that was to number 34, Joshua Rodenbaugh.
The 2-point conversion will be no good, and it's going to be Rangers' ball here in just a little bit. But that was really good. First play of the second half, and Rangers were able to get a touchdown. See, about that momentum swing, like they had it for a minute, but McBain just got a touchdown, and now they kind of lost it. But we'll see what they can do here in just a minute. I'm kind of excited to see
I definitely like what I'm seeing, because we got all the way to the end zone with that McBain offense without a flag flying.
Yeah. No flags yet, yeah. Very different from the beginning of the first half, where there was a flag every single play.
For a minute, it felt like this McBain team was not going to get us going tonight, but
It just didn't really feel like a McBain team at first, but now you can kind of see it more. And Manton was pushing them at first, but we'll see how they do.
Set to kick off for the Ramblers. Number 57, Diego Armenta.
And it looks like Diego will be kicking for the
Back
Ramblers
deep for the
again.
Rangers, number 25, Talon Morrow.
Hopefully they're going to get
Talon,
the...
Morrow, Bentley, Fox, and it looks like River Schaub are back deep for the Rangers.
Looks like McBain was able to keep the ball balanced, so they won't have to hold it for the kicker this time.
Caught by number 25, Talon Morrow.
And Talon
And
straight up
it
for the
looks like
center.
he is just going to keep going all the way to about the 44-yard line.
He got a hold of it and just went straight up the middle.
Brought down by number 7, Alan Thomas.
Looks like number 7, Alan Thomas, may have gotten him down.
Talon Morrow getting up on that hit looks a little limpy.
It'll be first and 10 for the Rangers. Ball spot at the 44-yard line.
And that was a really, really good run, I would say. And this is what Manton needs, is more runs like that to really just pull ahead and hopefully catch up to McBain again. But we have been seeing McBain's defenses.
Handoff to number 25 again. And it looks like he is well past the first down.
And he kept moving even after he was like pretty much tackled by multiple, straight up the middle of him. He went straight through the center, and about 5 different players had a hold of him all at the same time. He was still able to push through, so that was a really good hard run.
There's a lot of explosion coming out of this Manton offense right now. They're definitely hyped, and let's just see what they can get.
The coach definitely said something to Manton to make them realize that they need to try to push more.
Taken down about 1 yard behind the line. It is going to be 2nd and 10, it looks like.
Looks like it was taken down by number 8, Uriah Eagles.
Max Healy.
But Manton's still having some really good plays.
Second and long for the
So-
Rangers.
It's going to be 2nd and long for the Rangers. We'll see what they can do.
Just everyone on the field is looking totally exhausted right now. I think that they should be doing some sub switching and get everyone a nice refreshed break.
For Manton, that's going to be kind of difficult because they don't really have enough to get a full sub, but they can bring in most of their players.
Number 25, Talon Morrow on the carry.
Brought down by, it looks like number 50. Yeah,
Kendon Myring.
number 50, Kendrick Myring. But Tyler Morrow with the ball again.
Gain of 5 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 5 for the Rangers.
So he is getting some really good runs in, though.
Even with the Ramblers expecting it to go to him every time, he is getting a lot of yardage.
Yeah. It's 3rd down, and they're at about the 40-yard line. And
Up the middle to number 2, McCoy Hicks.
McCoy Hicks has the ball this time by the looks of it.
First
Yep.
touch on the play was number 11, Carter Murphy.
So McCoy Hicks was able to get a hold of the ball, tried to go straight through the center, but was almost instantly stopped by McMain's defense.
Plays good enough for a 1st down for the Rangers.
And Rangers getting a 1st down, it looks like. That's interesting, but
Hey, the refs have got way better eyes down there on the field than we do up here.
yeah. Plus, there was a wall of players surrounding the ball area. Because Manton just seems to love to do that with offense and defense. And Talon Morrow has the ball again.
Taken down after about a 2 or 3 yard gain. It is going to be 2nd and I think about 6 for the Rangers.
One thing I've noticed is that with any player who has the ball and runs it, because we've also seen this with Mekhi Hicks, they just love going straight through the middle of it. That's one thing I've noticed. They'll go straight through the center and then they'll just see what they can do and go from there. Sometimes it works, but sometimes it does. Sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't.
A little bit of confusion, but it looks like number 4, Logan Pentagill. That looked like a horse collar.
And one thing I was just about to say is that it would be really good for the Rangers. They would be able to switch it up and go around or something. And it looked like Lakai's limping again. That leg injury from the first half is catching up with him again.
And it looks like number 18, Cameron Hadridge, will come in.
And up off the right side to number 25, Talon Morrow.
Taken down by number 5, Brody Skierback.
And they're still just giving it to Talon Morrow. But Lakai is still having a hard time with his leg, it looks like. So, looks like he was subbed back in. So,
one thing that I noticed looking at our roster sheet here is there's a really good mix of 9th and 10th graders on this Ramblers team, and it seems to be mainly 9th graders on this Rangers team.
they do have one junior, Hugh Merriman.
And that's really good for the program that all these people want to sign up for Ramblers football.
Timeout, Rangers.
And Rangers gets a timeout. And one thing I want to talk about is I'm wondering if Lakai is just going to keep playing because he got injured in the first half. And at first he seemed to be doing okay, but then a little later he started limping again, and then he was okay. And it seems to just keep happening.
You know what I think is it's probably sore and he's probably just trying to get through this game so he can go home and treat it properly.
Yeah. And another thing with Manton is that they just keep giving the ball to Tylen Morrow, and even if they don't, they still run it straight through the center and just hope that it works. And one thing I've noticed is that they get more yard gainage by going through the center than they do going to one of the ends. Is because back a few plays when Logan Potengo went off to the left, he was almost instantly taken down, and they only got like 3 yards. But whenever they go through the center, they can get like 4 or 5. So
I definitely think that has a lot to do with the strong outside players on this McBain defense.
And if they end up like reorganizing their defense and putting the strong ones in the center, then they can go for the outside and just completely switch and confuse McBain to get ahead of him. But we'll see. It's 4th down right now. Looks like we're just about ready to start.
And it looks like number 25, Talon Morrow, taken down by number 2, Lakai Campbell.
Talon Morrow. Stopped on the play by number 1, Benjamin Thompson. Turnover on downs. It'll be
A really strong run by Talon Morrow, but Lakai Campbell really just came in here and matched that energy and just took him down really aggressively. I'm really liking this football that I'm starting to see start up here.
Yeah, I agree.
We have slashing prices at the concession stand right now. We have $2 hamburgers,
It's like old hard-nosed football.
specials on pizza, and all kinds of
So
goodies.
one thing I'm noticing is that, like I've been saying this whole game, is that Manton's offense is pretty good. And a handoff to, I think that's 50.
That is 24.
Oh,
Max
24.
Ealing.
My bad. I thought it was
Side to number
54. I
24, Max Ealing.
seen the number wrong. I apologize.
Brought down by number 50, Drew Fountain.
No gain on the play brings up 2nd and long for the Ramblers.
Be 2nd down for the Ramblers. It looks like they didn't really move at all.
I don't think they've been going much of anywhere for that first down.
Looks like Manton's defense is picking up like their pace or whatever you want to really say, but Manton's defense is holding the offense for the Ramblers back more.
Another handoff to Max Ealing, and this time he just explodes and gets about 6 yards.
Number 24,
Take
Max
down
Ealing.
by number 4, Logan Pentagill.
Stopped on the play
So,
by number 4, Logan
What I've
Pentagill.
seen is that he decided to come straight down towards the left side, like the left bottom part of the field, and try to cut through. So Manton's defense is like quick, like they're able to see what's happening and respond really fast, which really makes me wonder if the coach did talk to them about being a little late about their tackles and stuff, like they were in the first half, like I've seen. So
They've definitely gotten a lot more speedy with their moves. They
Yeah.
might have just woke up a little bit at halftime and said, if we want to win this game, we're going to have to bring it more.
I agree. I couldn't quite see who.
Off the right side to number 20, Grayson Campbell.
Oh, and Grayson had the
Stopped on
ball.
play by number 44, Noah Blazak. Brings up
Looks
4th and long for the Ramblers.
It looks like it was number 44, but I don't think we have one on our Rangers roster, which is kind of unfortunate, but we'll make do with what we have.
That brings us to the 4th quarter.
And that will be the end of our third quarter.
I feel like that
Score
went by.
McBain 30, Manton 6.
I feel like that went by really quick.
It definitely did, which means we only have 12 more real minutes of football left.
Yeah, less penalties, less flags, less timeouts, I feel.
We
It
will be
looks like
right back.
There was
with
only
fourth quarter.
Yeah. All right, and we are back. 4th down for the Ramblers right now.
4th and 4 for the Ramblers. Looks like Lakai throws a deep pass to number 34, Joshua Rodenbaugh, and he runs and gets taken down about the 28 or 29 yard line. Takedown by number 20, Bentley Fox.
So the fact that Lakai's still in is amazing. But he had a really clean and open pass straight to 34. And he was almost instantly tackled. Like, he got the ball, turned around, and was able to take maybe like 3 steps before he was on the ground.
I agree. That leg might not be too strong tonight, but that arm sure is.
Ramblers were able to get the 1st down.
It looks like number 24 gets ripped to the ground with a very aggressive horse
Max
collar, in my
Ealing.
opinion.
Max Ealing had the ball. I couldn't quite see who that was. Did you catch him?
I did not catch who took down, but I'm pretty sure it was number 50, Drew Fountain.
It did kind of look like it. Looks like it's still 1st down, so McBain was able to get another 1st down, it looks like. Unless they just haven't changed it to 2nd down. Yeah, it looks like it's 2nd down on the scoreboard. But Lakai gets the ball, well, keeps the ball and just runs it.
Campbell with the quarterback keeper.
Tackle by 15, River Schaub.
Brought down by number 14.
Good tackle.
Irving.
Lakai seems to be
Official timeout.
limping a little more. And it looks like Lakai's, at least that looks like Lakai. Lakai looks like he's down on the field right now. So I guess that leg injury finally caught up with him. So I think we're going to be a minute before we get back to playing football, but that leg injury definitely caught up with him. So I do believe that is Lakai
Hopefully
down.
we'll get to see our backup quarterback, Alan Thomas, come in here and try it out for a little bit if Lakai's injury does get too bad.
Ever since he did get hurt, he was a little slow to get back up, but it's the first time he's actually stayed down. But Manton's defense is doing really well, I want to say. We have about a little less than 11 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Looks like
or 4th
Luke
quarter.
Turner just came off the field and Caleb Little went on for the Manton Rangers.
Looks like they're carrying Lakai out back to the home sideline. And that leg finally did catch up with them. So
He's going to need a break, and
I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see him in the next JV game, just because he might have actually done something pretty bad to his leg. But back to this, it looks like number 7.
Alan Thomas was a really good QB keeper.
Quarterback keeper.
He got some really good yardage on that too.
Flag on the play.
Oh, and a flag.
I believe that's going to be a high tackle on the Rangers, but I do not know.
We haven't really seen Allen on the field that much this game, so
I think this is one of the first times I've seen Allen
Horse
out
collar
as
penalty
quarterback.
against the Rangers.
he was on for defense. I think it was in the 2nd quarter, like the very
Automatic first
beginning of it.
down, which will make it 1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
1st and goal from 5 yard for McBain. So a flag on, well, Manton Rangers.
And it looks like Max Ealing just walks it right in for the touchdown. McBain Ramblers.
Touchdown.
That'll boost our score up to 36-6. McBain with the lead.
And McBain just keeps pulling ahead more and more. There's still 10.5 minutes left in the 4th, so Manton does still have a tiny chance of catching up and either tying it or they could catch up and win, but it all just depends on whether or not they can get through that defense. But this is a pretty eventful second half, I would say.
Even with having to bring out our backup quarterback, we just scored another touchdown. I really think that McBain is going to wrap this game up pretty well.
And it looks like Max Ealing brought the ball in again for a
Good
two-point
block
conversion.
and catch by Max Ealing.
Looks like Max Ealing was able to bring it in for the two-point conversion. 38 McBain, 6 Rangers.
One thing too is
All right, and it looks like
Diego Reyes.
Yes. And a deep kick.
Caught by number
25.
25.
Oh, the wrong person got tackled. Number 20, Bentley Fox got completely flipped upside down,
with the kickoff return.
but
Brought down by
it wasn't down.
Uriah Eagles. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Ball spot at the 25-yard line.
Rangers ball, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. So let's see what the Rangers can do with about 10-20 left on the clock in the 4th quarter.
Some of the bench is coming in to fill the starter spots, which I'm really hoping we'll see both of these teams wake up a little bit more with the well-rested players coming in.
Middle two, number 20, Bentley Fox.
With the amount of subs that the McBain Ramblers have, we're really hoping that they can get them all in there before the game is over.
They do have like another team and a half left on that sideline, so.
Yeah, I don't think about half of our roster has even left the sideline this game yet. Which is good and bad. They're staying well rested, but I'd really like to see them out on the field playing.
And just a dog pile, really. Looks like Logan Pentagill had the ball at the end of that.
Stop and play by number 8, Uriah Eagles.
I didn't really see who
Brings up 3rd long for the Rangers.
got the tackle, but who did you think did it?
I did not really see it either.
Like I've been saying, Manton just loves to make a wall around whoever's running the ball, so.
Yeah, like we were saying earlier, there's usually about 3 or 4 Rangers on each tackle.
And Logan Pentagill has the ball. He tries to go through the center, changes his mind, comes downfield.
And it looks like he was taken down by Max Ealing, who had a minute getting up there.
Yeah, and that was pretty hard collision. At least that's what it sounded like. So. Still a minute or 8
Manton
minutes and 20
Rangers
seconds.
still in their wing formation.
There's still 8 minutes and 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Number
And
4 keeps it for the Rangers, and he's whipped down by number 24, Max Ealing.
And again,
Plays up to the 1st down for the
my bad. Logan Penagill had to have his jersey grabbed and pulled down in order to be stopped, which is something we've already seen before.
There's definitely a few explosive runners on this Ranger team.
Definitely. Still first down.
And number 20 running it deep. Looks
Bentley
like
Fox.
Brody Skierbeck is really having a hard time getting him down.
Bentley Fox got a hold of it, went straight through the middle, dipped down to about the bottom left of the field, and just booked it. Although he did lose a tiny bit of yardage from where he originally was, because he ended up having to he got thrown backward, but still stayed on his feet. But he lost about like a yard or two while he was getting pulled back.
Still a huge gain for the Rangers, though, and now they got another fresh start with another 1st and 10.
Rangers could pull this off. There is 7.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter, so they might not 100% catch up, but I feel like they can get pretty close and hopefully close the 30-point gap that McBain, or 32-point gap that McBain has over them. And
Takedown in the backfield by a pack of Ramblers. It looks like number 9, Jack Gildy.
Logan Penagill had the ball at that, but they lost a few yards during that.
For the Rangers.
It looks like they lost about, what did you say, like 4 yards?
I think that's about 3 or 4 yards, yes. It is 2nd and long for the Rangers now.
Hopefully the Rangers can gain some more yards.
Handoff to number 20, and he gets about 9 yards on the play, but that's still only a 3rd and 5.
Bentley Fox ended up running into the ref just a bit, but that's something I have seen a few times, is where the refs can't go anywhere because they're surrounded, so anywhere they move, they just kind of have to stand still and just hope. But the ref was able to back up just enough so he wasn't knocked down, which was good. If I'm not mistaken, you could get penalized for injuring a ref. But still a pretty good play.
Still an amazing play for a gain of 9.
And a Logan Penagill.
Number 4, Logan Penagill.
Logan Penagill again, and it looks like he might have the 1st down for the Rangers.
First down
Yep.
for the Rangers.
They're saying it's going to be a 1st down for Rangers. But he got a hold of it and went straight through the center. And like I've been saying, they do nothing but go for the center. That's one thing I've noticed. They just shoot for the center every single time. And they get decent yardage out of it most of the time.
They like to explode up that center, and I'm really just hoping that defense could tighten it up a little so they can force them to pass.
And Manton's kind of just like using their 1st downs to slowly get up there. Because they almost always end up getting a 1st down. But Talon Morrow with the ball again, runs it through the center, but changes his mind halfway through, I guess, and started heading upfield. And he's injured.
Stopped on the play by number 1, Benjamin Thompson.
And it looks like Talon Morrow might actually have to get subbed in because he was limping on his way back and
The play brings up 2nd and long for
was
the
not
Rangers.
looking good.
Like I said a while ago, he was getting a little bit of a limp in there.
He's
But
still limping,
he's
so.
just a very explosive player that they're using all the time, so it does not surprise me.
Yeah.
And
Looks like they tried to give the ball to Bentley Fox, but he ended up losing some yardage.
got ripped down in the backyard by number
Stopped on the play
66, Wesley Nelson.
Brings up 3rd and long for the Rangers.
So one thing I've noticed is that Bentley Fox is really good for going outside and around the defense because he's done some of those plays and actually got some really good yards. And Tyler Morrow is good for going up through the center. But it looks like they might be favoring Bentley Fox a little more just because Talon does seem a little injured.
And
they do
pass
give the ball to him.
Talon. And he jukes someone, but it looks like Max Healing's going to pull him out of bounds.
Jack Gildy gets juked out by number 25.
Number 25, a little slow getting up there. He looks like he's just getting worse with every play that they use him.
He's looking a little okay now, but he might just be doing what Lakai was doing earlier and just trying to walk it off. But as we've seen, that didn't really result too well, and that it did take Lakai almost 3 quarters for it to finally hit him. So.
And Lakai is over there on our sidelines without a helmet, which is making me think that he's not coming back for this game.
It wouldn't surprise me. That leg did seem pretty bad, and he was carried off field. So, but there's more injuries tonight than I thought there was going to be at first.
And up the middle to number 20, Bentley Fox.
And Bentley Fox tries to go up the middle. It looks like they did get some yardage on it.
First down. There'll be turnover on downs.
It looked like they did get a little bit of yardage. Maybe about 1 or 2 yards on that play. But
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Ramblers. Ball spot the.
Yep, and that results in a turnover, so it's a 1st and 10 for the Ramblers.
14-yard line.
Alan Thomas does come back out as our quarterback.
there's 3:25 left in the 4th quarter. Let's see what the Ramblers can pull off. And looks like a tiny bit of confusion maybe. So it looks like they're struggling to gain formation.
Alan Thomas with a deep pass, tries to get it to Rodenwald, but that was an amazing block by number 9. Or maybe number 20, Bentley.
It looks like
Second and long for the Ramblers.
Oliver Jose. It looks like he tried to get an interception, but like tipped it just a bit, but incomplete pass nonetheless.
Either way, an amazing stop by the Rangers there. That could have really resulted in a huge play for the Ramblers.
It could have. Or if that interception was made, then the Rangers could have tried to get another touchdown before the end of this game, because that was really close.
Really, both teams are lucky the way it played out.
Yeah. With almost nothing happening.
Hand off to number 24, Max Ealing, and he just uses his pure speed to get about 22 yards down the field.
Showed no signs of stopping. The only way he took him down was grabbing his jersey. Like I said, they just love to grab those jerseys and pull them down.
Play results on 1st down.
And 1st down for McBain. Wow. And this has been like a really eventful second half, like we've been saying this the whole time. A lot has happened since halftime, really.
You know, I really think this has been a really eventful game altogether,
Yeah.
not even just this second half.
And Alan Thomas with a deep pass. Too
Oh.
far out, though.
Josh Rodenbach could just not get there.
24, Max Healy. Flag on the play.
Another
It
flag.
does sound like a flag. Looks like he put a little bit too much yank into it.
Allen has a really good arm that I've seen. He has a really good arm.
Holding against the Ramblers.
Allen's about at the 30-yard and made it all the way to the 20-yard line on the other side. And it looks like holding on the Ramblers, if I heard that correctly.
That is going to make it a 1st and long for the Ramblers.
I'm still in shock that Allen was able to throw it that far. That was amazing.
Alan Thomas passed across the line of scrimmage to 34, Josh Rodenbach. He really gets an amazing run in there and gets a 1st and 10 plus some for the McBain Ramblers.
Brought down by number 4, Logan Pengill.
I don't know what happened, but within the span of 2 plays, Nick
Results on
Bain
1st
just
down for the Ramblers.
instantly changed and became an entirely different offense. Like, I did not expect to see that this late into the game, but
This is definitely going to be a very exciting last 2 minutes of this game.
yeah, definitely. Score right now is still 38 McBain, 6 Manton.
It looks
And a
like
handoff.
number 22
Ira
has it.
Smith.
Ira Smith
And
is
he's
going
going.
all the way for
And he makes
another McBain touchdown.
22, Mariah Touchdown, Ramblers.
And he got a hold of that, and he just was gone. He has some serious speed behind him from what I've seen. That was an incredible play by the freshman of McBain.
I agree. That was an amazing play by the freshman number 22, Ira Smith. The hole was massive, which really means our blockers are also doing their jobs out there. He was really just able to get right through the line and go right up the field.
One thing I'm wondering is why wait this late into the game to actually get really good plays like that?
It does look like Alan Thomas is stumbling a little bit in the backfield, and he goes down, so that is not going to be a good two-point conversion.
Number 4, Logan Petgill.
Hopefully Allen isn't too badly hurt. That would result in both of our QBs.
So our score right now is McBain 44, Manton 6.
McBain's having a really good game.
Minute 40 left. See what happens after this kickoff.
And I did have like a little prediction that it was going to be a kind of close game, but my predictions kind of went straight out the window right now. It's not as close as I thought it was going to end up being. I didn't think Manton's defense wouldn't be able to hold off the offense, and Manton's offense is also really good. They just struggle getting through the defense of McBain. Their defense is absolutely, I don't even know how to say it, but McBain's defense is insane, which is one good thing that they can have the rest of the season, because if I'm not mistaken, this is only the second game the JV are playing right now.
Yes, it is. They won their first week against Lakeview,
Yeah.
the Lakeview Wildcats, and
Set the kickoff for the Ramblers. Number 57, Diego.
I don't remember what the score was, but also
Back deep for the
remember
Rangers,
that
number
the
25, Taylor
varsity
Barlow.
football team will be playing home against Manton and McBain on Saturday. That game starts at 1 p.m.
normally it would be a Friday, but this is a special game because the McBain Ramblers just got back our track and new scoreboard, and I believe a new stadium too.
We have a new sound system that comes with it, so it's going to be very interesting. And a very low kick.
It looks like a tried to be onside kick by Diego Reyes, picked up by number 9, Oliver Hosea.
Tackled on play by number 7, Alan Thomas.
Brought down by number 7, Alan Thomas.
But that was a really low
The
kick.
first and 10 for the Rangers, ball spot at the 35-yard line.
I'm like, it got far, but that was pretty much gliding across the ground most of the time.
And it looks like this Rangers offense is gonna try to do something.
And
Number 25 brought down after about a gain of 6.
they had something going for a solid minute, but
Tripped up by number 7.
I honestly thought I was just gonna see him explode out of those tackles
Yeah.
and carry it down the field.
I thought he was going to make it at first, but
It's also great sportsmanship we're seeing from both teams, really, but McBain especially helping up their opponents after tackling them.
that's something I noticed that you don't really see with like college teams or NHL teams or NFL. My bad.
And up off the left side to number
Yeah, I
4,
feel like
Logan Petgill.
that's what's really great about high school football is the great
Tripped up by
sportsmanship
number
from
35,
both
Jacob
teams.
Brunick. Brings up third and short for the Rangers.
The Rangers are hurrying up, getting back onto the line. I think they're going to try to be quick here. A keeper by number 12, and he throws it down to number 8, who does not make the catch.
That was super close. He had it right in his hands and it just slipped right through. That was there too.
And that will be the final score. McBain 44, Manton 6. I've
Wow.
been Javen Brainerd.
I'm Calix Austin. Thank you to Bridget for doing scoreboard and Carlos and Yamir for doing camera. And that was